Hey y'all, come on in. It's Tracy, Mama's Comfort Cooking. And we're cooking in the kitchen, and these are pigtails and neck bones. I'm going to show you how I do them and get them in the oven. I'm going to cook them slow on 350. And so these are mixed bell peppers, onions, and celery. We're getting ready to season them up real good. Normally I have one more. I have a pig feet in here with the pigtails. I call this pig in a pot. I normally do everything. I mean, I do a ham hock. I do all of it in one. Okay? What you looking at, babe? You want to tell them hey? You don't want to tell them hey today? Y'all come on in. Let me speak to y'all, and then we're going to get started. Hey, y'all. Listen. I got so much going on because I got to cook for an event tomorrow. So I'm starting here, but I've got collards going already. I had to get them started. We're getting ready to work on the yams. First, we're going to get these this meat worked up, put in the oven, and then we got to do, and then we're going to start on the cabbage. How y'all doing? I'm going to turn y'all down because I really have to, because I need both of my hands to do what I need to do. Okay, so we're going to actually take and rub these down so good and put our little vinegar on them and all that good stuff. And then we're going to move to the next step, okay? So I'm going to turn you down real quick, fast. Okay? What the? I think this one will do better because it sits up high and out the way. I need that butter, though. I got it right here. I got it. Do that too. You can put that back in the refrigerator. Hold on, y'all. Let me get us situated where I need y'all to be. My hubby helping me. Turn y'all down, okay? Alright, let's get going with this.
Is that 4%?
Is it what?
Is that 4%?
4.
Yes.
You're going to need some vinegar. You're going to need a little butter. You're going to need some seasoning. So let's get started. They don't come seasoned. I've already cleaned them really good, okay? So what I like to do with my pig feet is to rub them in butter. Baby, everything is more tender in butter. So I just drop that butter in now. Just like that. You're going to be surprised how good it tastes. Don't be afraid to use this butter. All the way around. It's going to give it so much flavor. Hey, give me a pair of gloves.
Oh, you talking
I asked your daddy to give me a pair of gloves. Get this open real quick. Then we're gonna I know it, she ain't hungry. It's getting on my
Watching
nerves.
a movie.
You don't have to eat.
That's open.
Every minute. You do not get nothing else without asking. Period. Can't eat out of water. Okay, let me get this one. You know she put them inside there, right? Y'all, everybody to get on my everlasting. So let me get these worked up so y'all can see what I'm doing. Put a little salt. Now I'm doing it like this because really ain't gonna need that much salt. I'm gonna be using other things. This is onion and garlic by Chef Carmen. A little bit of some of that on now. And this one is about gone. And this is Jeanette Alexander's. It's so good. It's steak combination seasonings. And it is really good on this type of meat. Okay, so we're using Jeanette Alexander's seasoning. We're using Chef Carmen's seasoning. And we're going to use some Farney seasoning. Tanya Farney seasonings, okay? It's called Farney Seasonings. And it's F-N-E-Y Seasonings. Her last name is Forney. And she puts a 4 in front of her seasonings. Let me shake it. Okay? Get it. Okay, after you do that, you're going to need to go ahead and add your, you're going to need to add your vinegar, because y'all know the high blood pressure people going to eat this anyway. I don't know what's wrong, but they do. So we're going to put a little vinegar in here. They say vinegar takes the headache away or do something for the pork. So I always put me a little vinegar in there, okay? All right. Let me get that dressing. I'm going to work all this up together. Okay, we're going to put a little pepper on him. We're going to get to working it all together. These be so good, y'all. Then I'm going to use house Italian dressing. House Italian. Can you open this for me, husband? When my husband open it up, we're going to get going. As soon as he get it open. I used 1 stick of butter. Can you get the top of it off for me? Now let's add that house Italian dressing to this. Work it in real good. Let's finish. I'm using the rest of this whole stick of butter. I have to put that right there. Here you go. Here you go. Okay, then we're going to go around one more time. Then we're going to get started Put a little more farny on there. And that's empty. Then I'm gonna shake my trapeze. Okay, they're going in the oven. Let me let you see those real good. And we can ready to start on the yams. Honey, y'all did that. Y'all did that. And if they go to sleep, they just gonna go to sleep because of their blood pressure gonna be high. Y'all see that? Y'all did that. We finna put some foil on here. And they finna go in the oven. Husband taking over from here. Now we finna do the yams. Okay? Come on over. We ain't playing today. Let's make y'all some yams. So what I've done is start melting 2 sticks of Land O'Lakes butter. 2 sticks. I don't like to be in the kitchen all day. I'll show you them greens in just a minute. I know they caught your eye. I know they did. Let me get you set up right here so you can see this here part. Okay? So in this skillet right here, is 2 sticks of Land O'Lakes butter. Now I'm about to caramelize this thing. And we about to season it. Do everything. I got brown sugar and white sugar. Brown sugar and white sugar. And that's a lot of sugar. But I'm making a heap a lot of yams today. I'm making quite a bit of these here things. Okay, I'm telling you, I'm making something. It'll give me one more stick of butter. One more stick of that butter. That's all of it. Butter's so high. I'm so glad I was down there at Food Depot. Because it's $6. It was only $4 down there. Look at this. Okay, thank you. I'm going to back out when you're ready to put it in. Now we're going to add water. There you go. Bob. Thank you. Now let me tell y'all what happened to me today. We had to go to a funeral. We got lost because we was looking for a freestanding church. We didn't know it was in a shopping center. We kept passing the shopping center, but you know, we don't really have a lot of churches where I live in shopping centers. So I didn't know. I kept saying, why are they trying to make us turn in this shopping center? And so by the time I got there, make sure y'all sprinkle me. By the time I got there, y'all, how about the people from the funeral home, Willie Watkins? It's a big funeral home. They walked up to me and said, "You famous?" And I looked at them. I said, "Am I famous?" I said, "No, I'm not famous." They said, "You ain't that lady on Facebook and YouTube that's got that big old cooking channel?" And I just paused for a minute, y'all. I paused for the cause. Okay, slowly add water right now. It's on low right now, okay? Slowly add you some water. Some people say that yams make water, but if you want this gravy, you're going to have to add water. Okay? And I looked for a minute and I kind of hesitated. I said, yeah, that's me, but I ain't famous. He said, I said, how did you know? He said, you all over social media? And he said, this young guy right here, young guy in his 20s, he said he recognized you first because he said he watch you all the time. I said, thank you. Then I said, but I ain't famous. Because I'm not. Wasn't that something? We made it. We didn't get to see his body. But we did get to make the funeral. Sometimes it's good just to remember people the way you remember. So right here, I got about 2 cups of sugar, 2 cups of plain and 2 cups of brown sugar. So two cups of granulated white and 2 cups of brown is in there with 3 sticks of butter. Now we're finna add some cinnamon and nutmeg. We're gonna add some cinnamon, whatever I got left, honey. And we're gonna add some nutmeg. Okay? Whatever cinnamon I got left. I'm gonna add some nutmeg. Let me tell you about cinnamon and nutmeg. I really don't need to give you the measurements for that, because that's up to your liking. Vanilla flavor, about 2 tablespoons. We'll add more if we need more, okay? Because we want all the flavor to cook into the yam. Okay, we want the flavor to cook into the yam. We don't just want to put it on top of the yam. Let's add some lemon juice for that acid. Alright, I'll talk to y'all a little bit more about what happened. But he said, I'm going to come up there. He knew where I was from and everything. He said, ain't you in Cartersville? I said, yeah. He said, that's just about an hour from us. I'll make the drive for some of your food. Okay, well, come on. So I'm going to increase the heat on this now. Okay, I'm going to take it up because we're going to boil these in this butter and water and sugar. So we're getting ready to start putting the yams in here. Okay. We got quite a bit. 2 cases. I hope they all can fit in on this one run. Ooh, Lord, I had somebody fill them for me. And I can get these started on the stove and put them in the oven. You know, you can always get your yams started up top and put them in the bottom. 3. And that's 4. Y'all see what I mean when I told y'all I was fixing a lot of them? I know I'm going to have to add a little more, but I didn't want it to just be sitting on top, or the sugar just sitting on top, and some of them get some sugar and some of them don't. We got 2 more to put in here. Hopefully we'll make it. Y'all know as it cooks. The only thing I don't have today is my orange. And I normally zest my orange, but I don't have my orange right now. Okay? So the heat has been turned up on these. I'm going to show you these greens. Let me get these 2 in here, and then I'll show you the greens. And we're going to mix cabbage and collard greens together. Well, what is taking place is that Son asked me to, well, I came to Son and said, Son, I want to do something. I started off with Byron, the musician. Then I said, you know what? I think you ought to feed everybody. So I'm going to do it and bless your whole entire concert. So that's how I ended up cooking. All right. For my, you know, you do things for your children. Cause I'm gonna leave some at home too. Like that's pretty much it to me. Carve that off. And I'm gonna show y'all this is how I'm getting them started. When they get started, you'll see we're gonna have so much caramelization in here, and we'll add what we need in here. Whatever we need, we'll add more. We don't want to oversweet them. We don't want to over season them. We just want to get them started. When they get started real good, every one of them get coated. Then how we gonna do it? Nothing to it but to do it. Okay? And you might think, ain't enough cinnamon. Oh yeah, you just wait. You ain't seen nothing yet. But you remember, when you cook for other people, you can't load it down. You can't just load this down with cinnamon when you cooking for other people. You can't. You can't just load it down. Put a little salt on there. Then y'all know I got a little special ingredient I use. So I'm put a little of that in there. People didn't like it now. That's all I can tell y'all on that. Okay? And everybody know my little secret ingredient is red pepper flakes. I don't know what it is, but this little sprinkle, they go crazy over these here yams. Cause they give them just a little tiny hint. A little tiny hint of heat. Okay? Alright, let me show y'all these collard greens. Let me get y'all over here. Let me show y'all these greens. Let these get going good. Let's take a look at the greens. Okay, so we're gonna get them going good. And then, hold on, I gotta let this kickstand in. It's in my way. Let me take you off of this kickstand. Hold on. All right. That's a new little instrument I got. It worked pretty good though. It gave me a higher view. They'll get in these greens. Okay. These are Cajun smoked. I mean, they full of flavor. Okay. These collard greens this time. I don't like my greens gritty, but I do like them greasy. I got a combination of meats in there. I'm in some bad. Got some smoked turkey necks. And they gonna just cook. This greens going real good. I got onions in here. That meat just falling off the bone. Already falling off the bone. My Lord from mine. Them some good greens, honey. Look at that. Lord have mercy. So we're going to put that lid back on them. And then we're going to let them do what they do. We got the neck bones in the oven, okay? Soon as these take off boiling, soon as they take off boiling, I'm going to, but let me tell y'all what happened to me real quick. So I was looking for the funeral, and we couldn't find it. We didn't know it was in the storefront. We knew who had his body. We knew what funeral home had done it. But we just didn't know that the church was in the shopping center. Well, when we pulled up, I told Eddie, just turn in the shopping center. It keeps taking us here. We saw this big white tent. When I started walking toward the funeral after they told us this is where it was at, the people from the funeral home said, "Excuse me, ma'am." I said, "Yes." I thought, they was going to tell me like, I couldn't go in. Because Eddie was still parking and he was walking behind me. And they said, "Ma'am, aren't you famous?" I said, "Me famous?" I said, "No, sir, I'm not famous." He said, "You're so cute and humble." I said, "Thank you." He said, "But I know you famous." I said, "Sir, you must got me mixed up with somebody because I'm not famous." He said, "Aren't you that little cooking lady that be on Facebook and YouTube and stuff? Aren't you that lady that be cooking that real good food?" And I kind of looked, and he said, "It's you, ain't it?" He said, "He spotted you first. He spotted you first." It was a little young boy. And I said, "Yeah, that's me." He said, "It's, what is it, Mama?" I said, "It's Mama's Comfort Cooking." He said, "I thought it was you." He said, "I'm trying to get in a funeral." He holding me up at the door. And he said, "You cooking something?" I said, "Yeah, I got to cook when I get home today." He said, "You live how far?" I said, He said, "You live in Cartersville." I know that's what you say. I said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, Douglasville about an hour. I drive up there to eat." I said, "Well, come on, you can have something to eat." He said, "I'm for real. I'll come up there and eat with you." What that something? I said, "Honey, I'm not famous though. I'm just an everyday person." My husband's friend, Russell, he passed away. And I know y'all see my eyes because he died in his sleep. He didn't say goodbye. But he in a better place, So anyway, I'm finna get back into this cook for y'all. Because we got to get ready now to do some cabbage. I've already got my cabbage cut up. Let me show them to you. I got them sitting in my sink.
That look good.
Waiting for me to get started on them, okay?
That looks so good.
Because we're going to do collard cabbage mix. So I already shredded my cabbage.
They said
Uh-oh, sorry. I'm turning around. Turn it back around. Here she go.
She said, "I'm so sorry."
So no, I'm not famous. I bet you if y'all come to the reunion, y'all gonna love me. Honey, I'm down to earth. I'm gonna probably be talking to y'all. I'm probably gonna pass gas. I'm down to earth. I ain't nobody. I'm somebody in Christ Jesus, okay? Hey, give me the small stand. Okay, I got to get back on this food because we supposed to be cooking. Thank y'all so much. Yeah, it was kind of hard. I've been in this kitchen crying because his wife looked so lost. And y'all, if I can be honest with y'all, can I be very transparent? When I saw her today, I saw me. My husband go for me, I ain't gonna be no good. Ain't gonna be no good. She seemed lost. And I saw myself today. I saw myself today. So, yeah, let's cook. Because y'all about to get me to start crying. And I don't even have no glasses. I love you too, Shirley Adams. I got to find what Shirley gave me my bracelets. I absolutely love my bracelets. I don't know which Shirley. I don't know if it's Miss Shirley Adams. I know it's not Miss Shirley Jackson. She told me it wasn't her. It's a Miss Shirley Hinton. And I don't know who gave them to me. But thank you, because I want to just tell you, like, I wear them all the time. I wear the gold ones and the silver ones and the one that wrap around my arm. Hey, Roberta. I would have to pull myself out. I saw myself today. Okay, y'all about to make me mess up these yams. They bubbling. Let me show y'all what happens if you don't pay attention to your food. Y'all see? So we got to start stirring that, because that sugar is trying to come up through there. Put you down. I told you I needed to get it to a good bubble. Push it back. What I'm about to do now is taste. Now that it's coming to a boil, I'm finna taste my flavoring and see if I'm on point. If I ain't on point, I gotta add more right now, okay? So you get your little spoon. It's just you. I'm not gonna double dip. But if the flavor ain't in it, it's not gonna cook into it, okay?
I look good.
I'm going right here.
Love you, Mommy.
It's gonna take me a dip of this. Let's add a little more cinnamon. That's good. Gotta buy some more cinnamon. That made me want to make a sweet potato cobbler. Y'all like sweet potato cobblers? Because I do. I wish I had my orange. Just a squishy bit more nutmeg. Just a squishy bit. I don't want to overtake nothing. Because nutmeg is strong. You know, too much nutmeg, you can get drunk off of nutmeg. It'll put you to sleep. Now that's going to cook in all of these potatoes. Every last one of them. All of them going to get the same flavor. It ain't going to be no potatoes that missed any flavoring. Nope. Then you just can put a top on it. Then we're finna get ready to do these here cabbage. get my extra eye. Hold on. So we can get the Avery. What my extra eye? The one I be using my extra eye. Huh? My little circle eye. Come get it. Get your shorts out here.
Yeah.
You gonna look for get that. Get your shorts in there. Okay, come on, start right there. Down on the ground. Down on the ground. Do it down the left. That's it. That's on the ground. Okay, y'all, I'm coming.
Can I use this?
Use what?
This. These box. Can I use
Let's cook us some cabbage. I'm set my other eye up.
it? But right here. Oh, let me go check it out. Read this box.
Here we go with this. I'm gonna have to cover these up, y'all, and we finna get ready to work on the cabbage. Let me get these one more stir. And then we're going to the cabbage station. I'm gonna turn them down. Okay? I just needed them to come to a boil for the sugar. Now I gotta turn it down. I don't want to cook them too high and too fast, okay? And that little foam is going to go down because I'm going to turn it down. Turning the temp down. Now I'm going to turn it where all the temperature around it will meet around the whole circumference of my skillet. Okay? I'm going to get a lid. I don't know if that'll fit. Come on. I need some onions for these here cabbage. All right, let's get started on these here cabbage. I had to go get me another eye. So I got half a stick. And I'm going to set you up how to see it. Woo, Lord. Y'all, I feel good and I like this. I like when I got to cook and I got to cook for people. And I be moving like this. Don't worry, the kitchen gonna get straightened up later. But I feel my help be coming when I can cook. I ain't supposed to cook a whole lot. But I'm making up for it. So let's get these cabbage, okay? So I'm using a half a stick of unsalted Land O'Lakes butter. Half a stick. Okay, and then we're gonna add a little canola oil to it, and we're gonna put some onions in there. You don't have to add no water to cabbage. It makes its own water, okay? Let me set y'all up high and get y'all started, okay? These greens, they coming along good. I'm gonna turn them greens down in just a second, okay? So I want y'all to see what's going on. I'm gonna turn y'all backwards, but I'm gonna turn y'all down into the pot, okay? So I got my extra eye out because I needed it. I really do love my house, but I do need to update my kitchen. And I got the square footage to do it. So I'm meeting with a contractor on some stuff. Let's get these cabbage going. I'm doing great. How you doing? Whatever water I got from rinsing them off, because all the water they get today. And I cook my cabbage on high. Because you steam cabbage. You don't cook them all day. You steam them. Put a little seasoning in there. Little onion powder in there. And a little salt. And pepper. When you mixing these with your greens, you don't want to make them too complex. Let's put some more in there now. Let's do it again, do it again. No onion powder. No pepper. I had set my fat back out. Excuse me. Thank you, Mom. add a couple of pieces of that fat back that I used the other day. Y'all good? Thank y'all. But I ain't sneezing over it now. I just want y'all to know. Make sure y'all sprinkle my page. I'm so glad to see that my numbers are up to over 1,000. Please sprinkle my page. And the reason why you don't want to go crazy, you don't want to add no bell peppers and all that, because I'm mixing these in my collard greens. And if you get too much craziness going on with them, they may not mix and match good, okay? I want y'all to understand that. Well, anybody starts saying, you ain't adding enough. Yes, I am. I'm adding plenty. Little salt. Remember, this is going to be mixed into these collard greens. So, they ain't freestanding. I'm going to show you the greens. I got the greens on low now. Come on over. Them cabbage gonna get started in just a minute. So right here I got these greens. And I done turned these here greens down. Cause these here greens is telling the truth. And that meat is telling the truth inside these here greens. And they just pulling apart all up in there. So I'm just gonna let them slow cook right now. Look at them, good and greasy, but they ain't gritty. Look at that, look at that shine on. Y'all know they good and greasy. Look at them green. Lord have mercy. That part, that's what I said too. Lord help us all. Oh yeah. I know that's right. Whatever you said, that part. Get that bone out of there. We'll get it out of there in a little bit. Ooh, wee, honey, what you say? That part. Let's check these yams. They doing good. These yams is coming along just fine. See, the foam is gone. The foam is gone away. Hey, hey, hey. So they cooking really good. I'm making a gravy for these yams. I want them to be sticky. They candied. Okay? And I'm going to transport these into a big old pan. Child, you could top these off with marshmallows. You never know with me. Pecans. You know, if I'm cooking for my family, I know who's allergic and who ain't. But I would love to put some pecans on here, but honey, I can't tell you. Now, I ask people if they eat fat and fatback, and so I know what kind of meat. You gonna love them, Hazel Benton. Oh, wow, your mama 101? Oh, my Lord. What a blessing. Oh, I would love to meet her. She would, oh, my goodness, 101? What a blessing. Tell mama I said, hey. Willie, you see my collard green? Willie, did you see my collard greens? You see how that foam went away? Now you starting to get the darkness. You see where you're gonna form your syrup? You see your syrup coming along now? It's gonna come right like you want it. And it's gonna be sticky. These gonna be sticky. These yams, you'll be going in the church saying, oh, can I get some more? Now these yams on the pasta table. These yams on the pasta table. Oh, Miss Hazel, I want to meet her. Come on the live and let me meet your mama. Miss Hazel, send me a friend with, send me a come up on there. Let me meet your mama. I want to meet her. She 101 years old. I love to meet her. So the cabbage, I'm finna take y'all back over to the cabbage. I would. Avery, come shut my drawers. Shut them, because I don't know what you're looking for. Shut each one. And pick that foam up off the floor from that box.
Which box?
That one right there. Right there, sitting on the table. Yeah, this. And come on, get the broom for me. Pick that stuff. Oh, Miss Hayes, I'm gonna see. Did you send me a request? Not yet.
No request from her.
I don't have my glasses. So, no, this is not, some of this gonna stay at my house, but I'm cooking for an engagement for tomorrow.
Who's an engagement?
I got to figure out how. Okay. Please don't ask me why my glasses. I went off and left them in the other room. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with cooking your yams in the oven. I can take these right now and put them in the oven and finish them off. Ain't nothing wrong with it. The only thing I like to do, if I cook them in the oven or if I cook them on top of the stove, I don't just like to pour my sugar over. Because you end up with sugar being crunchy on them yams. So, I like to caramelize it. This step that Mother Roberta taught me. I like to caramelize them like this to make that good old syrup, that good gravy. Ava, will you, Ava, can you find me a pair of glasses? I done lost all of them. I think some in the car. My real one's in the car. How much are you? I don't know. Listen, they'll tell you how much they are, but I don't really worry people about stars. I don't worry about support a badge. I love for you to give them. I love for you to give, to be, supportive, but I understand it and I get it. So, whatever Facebook say they are, it's according to what you buy. If any of my moderators on here, y'all can help them out, because I really don't, don't like to stir up nothing negative. Okay. Can I ask you? Oh, it went away. Can you ask me about biscuits right now? I got so many biscuit videos. I think that's what you said. Okay, let me show y'all. Let's get started. Let's get started with the yams for those that's just coming in. Deacon Calvin, can you answer some of these people questions? Because you know I can't see. Okay? He's my head moderator. So we got yams going. You can cook your yams on top of the stove or in the oven. It don't matter. Dandelion is on here. So my moderators are on here. You can make biscuits with buttermilk, or you can make biscuits with heavy whipping cream. If you use heavy whipping cream, you don't need no shortening or no butter, because it's got all the fat you need. Those are my 2-ingredient biscuits. Okay? And then if you I haven't made my cake biscuits yet, but that's in the making. Okay, we're gonna make cake biscuits. So we've made 2-ingredient biscuits, and that's self-rising flour and heavy whipping cream. We've made the regular biscuits with buttermilk, shortening, and self-rising flour. You can use butter in your biscuits if you want to. I was raised with shortening, so I like a biscuit that's got shortening in it. It's flakier, I can tell you that much. Okay, and then we got these collard greens. Let me show you the collard greens for y'all that just come in, because Minister Willie get mad because my greens is busting with these turkey necks and stuff in them. Look at that. Get me a fork. You don't know what the Lord done for me. You don't know. I'm dropping down. Girl, sit down somewhere. Goodness. Lord. Now let meat off the bone, then we'll get the bone out. Whew. Now we're finna work on these cabbage that's gonna go in there. Do you take? Yeah, I take the bone out. I sure do. There's no need for it at that point, baby. Ain't no need for that bone. I'm gonna have all that meat on. What was the question? I don't have to. I'm gonna finish them on top of the stove. Yeah, I'm gonna, like Deacon Calvin said, there's no need to put them in the. So I'm having to use this second eye right now. I'm wanting them to get going good. But you know what I can do? These greens is ready. So I might have to shift them to get these cabbage ready. So let me turn this off. And I'm finna shift. I'm finna put these cabbage over here. Just like that right there. I'm gonna slide these greens over here. That's how you do it. So these can cook. How you do? Now that's better. That much better. So much better. Oh yes, that's so much better. Yeah, I'm gonna take the bone out. Okay. But I had to shift them over here because these cabbage weren't doing nothing. Okay. And the pig feet is in the oven. No, I'm not putting okra. See, this is not for me. I'm cooking for an event for tomorrow. So, basically, I'm going to... Son is having a concert tomorrow. And I'm feeding the entire band. And the singers. So, I still got to make macaroni, but I'm going to make it tomorrow. And I'm going to make the cornbread tomorrow. So today I just want to get the cabbage out the way, the yams out the way, the collard greens out the way, and them neck bones and stuff. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to do the macaroni and cheese, and I'm going to do the cornbread. Hey, Melissa Terrell. Jean, you know I love you. Hey, DeMadre Kelly. Hey, Jeffrey May. Is it Jeffrey May Mills? Oh, I got that pot from Belk, B-E-L-K. Thank y'all for help answering these questions of folks that's just coming in. Hey, Lynn Green. Hey, Martina Bowden. I do too, Martina. There go Gary Wyatt Jr. Gary, where you been, friend? I love you too, Linda Ingram. Thank you, Joanne Pleasance. Hey, Damien. Hey, Damien. You know you have to get that phonics going. Are you going to the honey bread? I don't typically do that, but I do butter and stuff. I don't really go the extra mile for all that kind of stuff unless it's requested. I can make butter pecan cornbread, but I ain't gonna make it if it ain't requested. They didn't ask for no potato salad, but it sure would be. I think I'm gonna make me some. I have never had cabbage and greens mixed. Good, wait till I mix them in just a minute. Yeah, I went to a funeral today. You know, some people don't want to talk to me, so they drop off. And I really, that's very insulting, but what I've learned is I'm all right with it. Because some people just want what they want from you. And that's all right. What's up, Bert Taylor? Where you been, Mr. Bert? Y'all, some people's names are very familiar with me. And I see them. And when I don't see my wasp and stuff, I do miss the men. Because I have men that follow me. Thank you, Dandelion. I'm going to pin that. Yeah, Marvin Music has got a concert tomorrow night at 6 p.m. I'm going to do my best to go live. Is Kelby on here? Hey, Kelby, Mama got you some neck bones and pigtails. I bring them, you know. Also, they're going to have fried. Son going to get the meat, fried chicken. I know, Gary, they not sending out notifications. I made somebody mad, I guess, in Facebook land. What you say about, hey, Candy Wooden? Love, Jennifer Moss said, love watching you because you're a Southern girl and a Southern girl. I'm a Southern girl too. Honey, I'm going to tell you something. I ain't going to even, I don't really want to pump my own brakes or praise my own pun. But if you want to come in the kitchen with me and cook Southern, I'll cook with you all day long. We see how it come out. Honey, I watch them greens so much. Hey, Alice Harvey. How you doing, Miss Alice? Yes, I put celery in my potato salad, Lakeisha Kitchen. Thank you, Gary Lee Wyatt. I know my wasp when I see him. Look at Kendall Collins on come. Wasp up. All my wasp coming out. Marcus Martin. Wasp. Let me see you say wasp. Wasps. Now bees. Wasps. Now honey bee. Strike a pose like, yeah. Look at my wasp and say, dang, they fine. Southern cooking is comfort food all in one. It can be healthy because you're going to cook all. Hey, Bug J, you're going to have all the vegetables you want. Do you cook smoked pigtails in your greens? Yes, I do. Is it Minister Trina Gayton? Yes, ma'am, I do. And I cook smoked neck bones in them too. But these got smoked neck bones in them. Hey, Walter Rawls, how you? Hey, how you doing, Miss Tracy? How your husband? Tell him I said hi, and how's your son? And my two girls, they doing good, Mr. Walter Wasp. They doing good. Y'all men make me feel good coming through the night. June Johnson, you from Portland, Oregon. I didn't know that, June. Oh, Denise, thank you, Denise. Is it Whaley or Wiley? I don't know how you pronounce that A. Do you put celery seeds? Yes, I do. I do. In my potato salad. Yes, tell it, Tiffany. And a yam is white, but we call them that. Okay, I'm getting ready to go in here and see what's going on. Do you cook turkey wings? Yes, I got smoked turkey wings and these collard greens right now. I cook everything. I got videos with smoked turkey. I got videos with turkey wings, everything. Pig feet, pigtails, oxtails. Y'all ain't never seen my oxtail reel? If you go find my oxtail reel, you'll see it. Thank you, Minister Trina. Trace, are you cooking? It reminds me of my mom. Oh, Mary, you know what, Mary Hudson, I'm kind of emotional today. So, you know, we buried a friend today. He was a gentle giant. And when I saw how his wife was, I said, Lord, that's me. I broke. If I'm telling y'all, if something happened to my husband, ain't gonna be no good. Whaley, okay, Denise, ain't gonna be no good. Yeah, sometimes I do. Sometimes I sear it. You know what? Jimette Alexander makes homemade jelly, Walter. Jimette, Jimmette Alexander, and her page is called Jimette's Homemade Love. She do preservatives and she do all of that, and she sell them. As a matter of fact, Mr. Walter, I got some of her jelly in here right now. Hold on, let me get to this. Y'all see I'm walking without my cane. Hold on. What's some of Jimette jelly? I'll keep it in the bag. I can get to it. This is her banana. Hold on. This is her banana. Okay, y'all, let me show you these yams. Let's check out these cabbage. We just want these to steam real good. Fry steam. We're not going to overdo these cabbage because they're going in them collard greens. I don't put no water in mine. I do not put no water. These are green. And the neck bones and stuff is in the oven. So, everything cooking good. And what I'm going to do is pour them in different containers. Can you pin her information? Miss Claudia Bladen needs y'all to pin my information. I don't know what else she want from me. I'm sure it's my P.O. box and all of that. Somebody recognized me and said I was famous. But you ain't nothing without the people you love. Like, that you know that love you. Like my husband and you know, I don't know. Let me ask y'all a question. Is people asking to come up on the live, or is Facebook just putting y'all up here. Because some people didn't even ask to come. I don't want to accept them if they didn't ask. Yeah, cabbage makes its own water. And you steam those cabbage. You cook them on high. I'm baking these neck bones. They in the oven. You have to go back and watch this video. If y'all would sprinkle me, which means SHARE, y'all would help me get around. Right now I'm being shadow banned. But if y'all would sprinkle me, that keeps me in the circulation. Also, I'm going to be having a reunion next year. It's Mama's Comfort Cooking family reunion. Y'all my family. And it's going to be June 19th and 11th. And every place we going is going to be historical. And we're going to have so much fun. And so if you go to my website, www.mamascomfortcooking.com, it will, and click the flyer. That's how you can register. Yes, I put onions in my cabbage. You asked to join, Miss Mary? Okay, yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, I didn't want to do it because sometimes. What city am I from? Cartersville, Georgia. Oh man. Yes, sprinkle me. I'm adding you, Miss Mary. You have to hit accept. Thank you, Deacon Calvin. I'll pin that. Miss Mary. Miss Mary.
Yeah.
Miss Mary, I can't see you. Nothing.
Okay, wait a minute. Do you see me now?
No, ma'am, I can't. It's hard, but that's okay. How you doing?
I'm good. I just love your cooking. You remind me so much of my mom.
Oh, thank you.
I love to cook also. I cook for folks every day. It's a blessing.
It sure is. Thank you for coming on. I kind of got my hands full right now.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I love you. Yes, I do.
I love you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I couldn't see her. Yeah, I'll tell Jimmy. Let me show you. I have somebody else. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. But I have to be able to see y'all if you come up on the live. It look black if you don't. These got onions in it. Okay, no bell peppers because I'm mixing these with the collard greens. Now you can, if you want to, you can put onions and bell pepper. You can put Polish sausage. Oh yeah, you can do all that. Make it your own. But these are going to be mixed into the wonderful collard greens. So I cook the green part. I cook the whole entire part on my cabbage. Okay. You gotta make sure you add your oil in there because one thing about it, they're gonna fold into that. That's some good eating right there. Yeah, the screen was dark. Do you have the intention? Yes, I do, Miss Linda. I do have the intentions to give y'all a cookbook, and I actually got the recipes I already wrote down. I just a matter of me putting everything together. I sent off for my cookbook kit in this bag. I just got to get, the pain one, print my stuff off and getting everything sent in. I've talked to the publication and everybody. So the ball is in my court. They waiting on me. See that syrup forming? You see that syrup? And I'm not going to overcook these. Nope, I'm not. Because I want that broth to be just like that. Miss Tracy, I'm trying to learn how to make collard greens like my mother and grandmama. My wife does not know how collard greens. I believe men should know how to cook. And you better say it now. I like that. Walter Ross, won't you come up and watch with me for a minute? Let me meet you, Walter Ross. Click those three dots, and I'll show you my greens. We about to fold these cabbage into these greens, honey. And see, you're not gonna overcook them. But see, what I do is you see that right there. Those are ready. These yams are actually ready. You don't want to overcook them. Some people cook them and they be mushy. You don't have to do that. But you do have to have the right consistency. You see, all that cinnamon and stuff cooked into the yam. Let me get my little small piece. See, I got look at that sticky. Did y'all see that sticky? How y'all gonna make me lose that piece of yam? And put it on my spoon. That spoon I had earlier. See? Oh, yeah. Charlie, I thought it was, is it Thanksgiving yet? So I'm going to shift some of these out the middle. I'm going to stir it around the pot for those that might not have as much. But this is done, okay? And I want all that broth. They done. Do you put flour or cornstarch? No, I don't. I don't have to. See, potatoes is a starch by themselves. And remember, this is gonna settle, and this is not. This is gonna be a sticky gravy. So you don't need flour to make it like that. I mean, if you do it that way, ain't nothing wrong with it. You do it your way. I'm basically frying these cabbage out. Look at them. You can tell I'm frying. Look. This cabbage ready. Mm. Okay. They're ready now. I'm just gonna let them. I'm put a lid on them and just let them simmer. I'm gonna turn these off because I don't want to overcook them. They ready. Let me show you your gravy. The main chef gave me my orange spoon. Y'all know my favorite color, orange. It's just gonna turn into like a syrup. You know, you could take some of this and put it on your pancakes, honey. Add some maple in it. Just made your own syrup. That's all it is. You get some small ones that'll break up. You just keep them for yourself. Put that on my spoon. They ready to go. All the flavors in there. That's so good, y'all. I could eat this for dessert. So I got the pigtails in the oven. I'm finished with the collard greens. I'm about to mix the cabbage with the collards. But I won't mix them tonight. I'm going to put a top on those cabbage. And I'm just going to let them just get just a little bit more softer. And then tomorrow we're going to cook macaroni and cheese. So if you want to make some macaroni and cheese with me, these are the items you need. 1 can of carnation milk. You need heavy whipping cream and whole milk. Okay, I use 3 milks in my macaroni, and I use 5 cheeses. Okay, 3 milks, 5 cheeses, and 1 stick of butter. I use a 1/3 cup of flour. That's to make my roux. I don't use eggs, but if you do, ain't nothing wrong with it. I don't put cereal or nothing like that on top of mine for that crunch, but if you do, ain't nothing wrong with it. Okay, the 5 cheeses I use is Velveeta, Havarti, Gouda or smoked Gouda. It's up to you. It's really up to you. Sharp cheddar and Kobe and Monterey Jack. Those are my cheeses. And sometimes I'll add a little Parmesan or mozzarella. That's just for it to pull. It ain't really doing that. The cheeses that's gonna do the big work in here is that Gouda, the Havarti, and that Kobe and Monterey. That's where you're gonna get your flavor from. Now the sharp cheddar and Velveeta, they work good together, but the uniqueness of those other cheeses pull the flavor in. And some people put onion powder and garlic and all that in their macaroni and cheese. No, I'm a Southern cook and I don't do that. Did you make it, Miss Ellen Plummer? When I call you, you answer that phone. It's going to be a private number. Can I please have a plate? You don't even have to say please, Martha Fuller. You can have it. Willie Mae Ward. Hey. What you say, Felicia doing? I know your food is delicious. Thank you, Felicia. I hope y'all come to reunion. Hey, Ganelle Randolph, how you feeling? You feeling okay? Pam Webb, what does NJJ stand for? What's that stand for? NJJ Pam Webb. Let's look at your profile and see if you're trying to be smart with me. Check out her profile for me, y'all, and see why she wrote that. As you know, we have to be careful with some of those letters. We are going to have a super duper good time. Whoever gave me stars, thank you. I appreciate it. What you won't do for love. You tried everything, but you won't give up. In this world, it's only you. Make you do the things that you would not do. Someone asked me what was wrong with me. I guess I'm in a daze of love, you see. I came back to let you know I got a thing for you. And I won't let go. Make me do for love what I would not do. Honey, love will make you do the things that you would not do. I came back to let you know I got a thing for you and I can't let go. People wonder what is wrong with me. Yes, I'm in the days of the love you see. Gotcha, Miss Pamela Webb. I came back to let you know, Jeanette, got a thing for you, and I can't let dun 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 dun. Jeanette, Walter Ross Sr. wants some of your jelly. I showed him some of mine. I don't know what flavor he wants. Jeanette is on here right now. Jeanette, will you comment under Walter Ross Sr.? He want to know if he can get some jelly. Yes, I'm gonna start baking sweet potato pies and everything. Hey, Cindy Sutton. Listen, y'all, I at that funeral today, I got 2 things to tell y'all. Please listen. Listen, Bridget Stevenson sister, Kojic sister. At the funeral today, there was a man trying to sing "There's a Leak in This Old Building." Baby, I wanted to get that mic, but I sat there. And then last night, have y'all watched the Mahalia Jackson story? The Mahalia Jackson story. Mahalia, Mahalia Jackson. Honey, why y'all didn't tell me that came out in April? And the girl that used to play on Orange the New Black, she played Mahalia and she looked just like her. Honey, they was like, soon will be done with the troubles of this world. Lord, the trouble of this world. Hey, the trouble of this world. Oh, soon will be done with the troubles of this world. I'm going home to live with my Lord. Oh, no more, no more weeping and wailing. Oh, no more, no more weeping and wailing. There'll be no more, no more weeping and wailing. I'm going home to live with my Lord. Honey, I was in there with her. I was in there with him. I stayed up to 3 this morning. I had to be up at 8:30. The funeral started at 11. Who went up crying and having church in the bed? How about she was singing songs I grew up on? Child, it was something else. But today, when that man was singing, he was like, there's a leak in this old building. Honey, I want to grab that mic, Jeanette. What did you say? Somebody asked a question. Oh, yeah. How you cook when in the oven and how collard greens will be good with it look like I never had what's in the oven. Searching for how to I don't understand. Listen, when she sang that song in the movie Imitation of Life, baby, Bernadette, cheering, I almost didn't make it. I thought I was gonna have to get on a breathing machine. I literally didn't like that girl that played her mama. I had to snap myself out of it and tell myself that's the actress. How you do your mama like that? And then I watched it with my mama. I remember all us saying, Mama, we love you, Mama. Mama, don't leave us. You know, kids, because it came out when I was young. But I want to get that mic and I want to say, there's a leak in this old building, and my soul has got to move. Woo! My soul has got to move. Oh, my soul has got to move. There's a leak in this old building, and my soul has got to move. I got another building, a building not made by man's hand. This old building keep on leaning, and my soul has got to move. Said my soul has got to move. Ooh, my soul has got to move. This old building keeps on sinking, and my soul has got to move. I got another building, a building I made by man's hand. Let me get my mic. Before this time, another year, I may be dead and gone, but before I go, I want you to know I'll be living in my brand new home. Oh, this old building keeps on leaning, and my soul has got to move. My soul has got to move. My soul has got to move. This old building keeps on leaning, and my soul has got to move. I got another building, a building not made by man's hands. Listen here, saints. When I can read, come on, mama, my title clear. Come on now. 2 mansions in the sky. What you gonna do, Sister Tracy? I'll bid farewell to all my friends. God's gonna wipe my weeping eye. Oh, this old building keeps on leaning, and my soul has got to move. My soul has got to move. Oh, my soul has got to move. This old building keeps on leaning, and my soul has got to move. I got another building, a building I made by man's hand. I'm moving on. Hey, I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I'm packing up my bags. I'm moving on. Don't know why I'm packing. I'm moving on. Can't take nothing with me. I'm moving on. Well, I'm moving. Moving on. I got another building, a building I made by man's hand. This is a pot, and I call her pot seller. And when I sing my stuff like Jesus on the main line, tell them what you want, I use pot seller. That was a light beat. Now, I done dinner the end. I don't cook well. But sometimes I be like, well, Ezekiel said he saw him, oh yes, as a wheel in the middle of a wheel, oh yes. John talks about him in the book of the 7 seals. Some saw him the rose of Sharon, others call him the Prince of Peace. I call Jesus my... See, this is my tambourine. Yeah, I be moving on, honey. I'm like my grandmama and my mama. I sing in the kitchen. I get my work done. The first part of my cook, other than the neck bones that's in the oven, the neck bones and the pig feet, they ain't even ready yet. But they doing their stuff in the oven. The collard greens is ready. The cabbage is ready. So let me go ahead and do what we do best. And I'm trying to decide if I want to mix these cabbage today or tomorrow. Thank you for watching. First time watcher. I think is it Bobby Key? Thank you for watching. And I'm old school, and I'm old style cook. I cook old fashioned, and I cook the way my mama and them cooked. I try not to steer away from the old fashioned recipes. I want your greens to be greasy. When you pick them up and eat them with your cornbread, I want your fingers to have some grease on them. If they dry, I don't want them greens. I want to eat the meat in the greens and outside of the greens. Just take your high blood pressure medicine because you're going to eat them pig feet and pigtails with these greens. They just going to probably put me to sleep or something. I don't know. Your second oldest brother died on the same day he was listening to her when oh, gee. What happens if you mix them today? Nothing. It won't, nothing. I'm just kind of like, because I got to warm them up again tomorrow. Ain't nothing going to happen. You're just taking them and mixing them. Do you want going home service, come home, and you still cooking? I'm cooking for somebody, Alan. I made a vow to the Lord. How many of y'all remember that song? I made a vow to the Lord. Y'all remember that song? I promised him I'd go every step of the way. I made a vow to the Lord. Willie, let me show you these greens. Walter Senior. I'm sorry, Walter Ross Senior. Okay. Let me turn everything around. So these cabbages ready. Okay, they ready. I fried them. Okay. These yams are ready with their syrup. They're good and they're ready. That's syrup in there. That's not water, that's syrup and butter. Okay. Here is your greens. They're good to go. They're good and greasy. Child, they got pig feet, pigtail. They got fat back. I'm going to take these little bones out. Trying to just pick it up by its end. See? I keep that little piece of meat. And you got to have these things right. You have to get in there and get these things good and greasy, honey. Look at that one. I got a whole one right there. Baby, call me. Call me if you want to. Come late to eat if you want to. So, I'm just going to mix them. They ready. So I'll go ahead and mix them. Yeah, that was an old song when I grew up. So these are smoked Cajun. These are smoked Cajun turkey wings. You can eat this meat, and it's so good. Oh yeah, dinner gonna be ready. Only thing I have to do is make the cornbread. And the macaroni tomorrow. And it's getting out of my house. I'm gonna have some here. I'm gonna fix us a plate, but I gotta take it somewhere. Did you notice that you know what, Valerie Durham? Girl, you about to get a blessing. You said that. You about to get a blessing. Don't let me prompt Valerie. Send me I can't make no more vows right now. I got so many out there. People probably say she lying, but I failed. They can't wait on them promises. Cause I got somebody. I think it's DeMadre Kelly. I gotta make her some lemon squares. I know that. So when I start passing out blessings, I'm gonna have one just for you, because I ain't using my cane. How can I contact you private? You can, it's pinned at the bottom. My email is mamascomfortcooking@gmail. Yeah, MAMAS, mamascomfortcooking@gmail.com. Okay, y'all ready for me to mix them? Smoked turkey is a little salty for me. No, those were Cajun, Miss Beverly Simmons, those are Cajun smoked. Those are Cajun smoked. Willie Johnson II has wrote it up there. Let me see if Deacon Calvin got it all pinned in there together. Oh, he got the registration stuff. So I'm gonna mix these all together again. Do you make? Oh, yes, I make sweet potato cobbler. That's why I said those yams. Yes, I do. Is there a video with lemon squares? No, it's not. Thank you. When I ain't hurting, I bake everything. No, Jimette, because I got to get you something. You've been so good to me, Jimette. And so many people have been good to me on here. And I don't give based on if you give me, because anybody on here can tell you that. And y'all that's new, I do take R&B songs and turn them into gospel songs. Just like when I say, it's morning and we slept the night away. It happened. Now we can't turn back the hands of time. Yes, we slept and we slumbered. We forgot to face one simple fact. We both belong to God above as we slept the night away. Hold on, Bridget. Ain't you done had some before Bridget Stevenson? You know what? Them Kojic sisters be getting them. Bridget, I done gave you stuff. I know I have. So I take stuff and turn it into gospel music. Would love to have some. You in my town, Nita Hardaway. Well, why you don't never come and get a plate or something? I got some in there now. Why you don't never come get something from me? All you gotta do is show up. I live in Cartersville, Georgia. She said she live here. I ain't studying you, Britt Steve. Let me mix these greens. I live in Cartersville. You like them with marshmallows? Yeah. Oh, Donna, do you live here? I can make you some this. Okay, Bridget. I'm from Carrollton, Georgia, right down the street. You know what? My daughter, well, West Georgia College is our school, the University of West Georgia College. My sister graduated there, both of them with their masters. Kel graduated there. And I'm an honorary the University of West Georgia student as well. My niece graduated from there with a college degree. All of them got college degrees. I enjoyed it at Carrollton all those years. Hey, Jermaine, I'm finna work these collard greens up and these cabbage. I was in Douglasville today, Gary. And then I also went to LaGrange to that bear thing. What's that thing I went to, Jermaine? Something. The Great Wolf Lodge. I went down there and stayed a few days. Not today, but it was in the era of 2 weeks. Wait a minute, I'm sorry. I'm not too fast. Oh, you live in LaGrange. I was down there. Met with one of my daughter's sorority sisters. How long do you cook the pigtails? I'll show them to y'all. I gotta put y'all on something to show them to y'all. Okay, let me do it like this. I'm just gonna turn y'all around, okay? Because I'm gonna mix some greens in here. Whew, and I can't hold this thing and do this. Okay, I'm gonna chop up all this meat in here. If I can quit. I ain't scraping that because I'm going to eat the scraps. The scraps. Okay, now I'm going to put y'all up high so y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm turning the camera around. Hold on. It's a lot of work. Be a lot of work in this kitchen, honey. Trying to be the camera girl. I said, you got to move for a minute. It's the right angle for you. Gotta get all the meat off the bone. Got a big bone running around here. Gotta get all that meat off of there. Then I gotta get all the bones out of here. Just put these bones on the plate. Put those scraps on the plate because somebody's gonna eat it. And end up eating this little scrap that they didn't scrape out that pot. I better put it up. Somebody gonna eat it. Somebody gonna eat this. I think so. Yeah, they probably will. Who doesn't know? Somebody gonna eat some of that. Did you scrape it good? I scraped it good enough. Right. I hate when they get to talking to me in this kitchen. That bone that can be scraped. That's bone scraped. Ain't that bone scraped good enough? I'm just gonna put it on this plate with the bone. Why you acting like you want it? Well, I mean, I didn't say it, but you trying to throw shade. So I'm just gonna ignore it. Get that bone right there. I guess you want me to scrape that one too. It's up to you, Tracy. Okay. I mean, it's that bad. It is so good. Oh, it is so good. All right, that's it and that's all. Honey, that is it and that's all. That's it and that's all. Oh, look at that. Man, they greasy. They greasy. They greasy. Y'all, let me check my neck bone. I'm just gonna, somebody worried about these bones in here. I just set them and I scraped that out the bottom. That ain't nothing for people to be getting mad because these bones is already clean right here. I was just cleaning a bone. You don't want to waste. So you just dip them out at the reunion. You just dip them out and you just get your whole bunch of meat in there with your greens. Work it up. You see what I'm saying? Just get all that in there like that. Good goobly goo. Good goobly goo. Lord, somebody go get graded from something. Good goobly goo. That's all I know. Chop that meat up in there a little bit more. Good goobly goo. Just like that right there. He all right. He quiet. Miss Brenda Walker. He just quiet. I just got the bones out. But like, oh my goodness, people get an attitude over bones. I'm just getting what was left. See, I like to take my stuff and work it in my hand right there. This is going in the dirty clothes. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna go get ready for bed. Well, look, them pig feet and pigtail. I'm gonna show y'all how they might be looking. Let me just check them, cause that's a lot to cook. Then my bones. I'm gonna check them home. I had to write this stuff again. I want y'all to see me eat. Because I got the plate on my chest at every time. Lord, have mercy. That right there was something else. I am eating it too, y'all. I ain't gonna need to talk about it. We go over and check it real quick. I gotta get my stuff clean. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, they ain't nowhere. They just getting going good. Let me pull it back. I'll show it to y'all. They ain't even near. They gonna cook a long time tonight. I didn't add no water. And they gonna cook a long time. They ain't near ready. They ain't near ready. They will be. They will be. See how it's getting that caramelization on it? So they're gonna cook a while. So that's it, and that's all, y'all. They're gonna be good and tender. I'm gonna leave these on for a while. And then I'll take a picture of something and show y'all the outcome. Cause they ain't ready yet. Can we see the sweet potatoes again? Yeah, you can, Miss Portia. Hold on. Let me cover this up real quick. I'll get my husband to come twist it down again. Y'all, I don't need to burn myself. Go your yams. See? That's your yams. I'm leaving them just like that. So tomorrow when I have to warm them up, they won't be dried out. Those are pigtails. Okay? Then we have a lovely day. What a lovely night we had today. As we cook our old-timey food. We forgot about that. Mama Tracy has to go. Take a bath and go to bed. She's sleepy. She didn't think about the price she has to pay. Them yams got that thick. You better say it, Sophia Coleman. But I'm so glad we had this time. Is that for Sunday dinner or catering? It's for catering. I'm gonna keep a little bit of summer, fix me an Ed and Avery plate. But I'm so glad we had this time together, y'all. Just to have a laugh and sing a song. Yeah, I'm gonna make the macaroni tomorrow. The macaroni you're gonna need what I told you: canned milk, heavy whipping cream, canned milk, and whole milk. There's 3 different kind of milks. And then I use 5 cheeses. I use Havarti Gouda or smoked Gouda, Velveeta, cheddar, and Kobe and Monterey Jack. Son's concert is tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. I'll be doing praise and worship. A great real estate school in Georgia. You can look him up. Child, I don't even know if some of that I went to are still in existence, like Georgia MLS and I can't think of the one off in Smyrna, but just Google it and look it up. What's his name? Man, I can't think, but you can do online courses too. It's been such a pleasure. I'm so glad we had this time together. Honey, just to have a laugh to sing a song. Sing, we just got started, and before we know it, come the time, we got to say so long. I love y'all. What I say to one, I say to all. Love covers a multitude of faults. What I say to one, I say to all. Love your neighbor like you want them to love you. Or love your neighbor like you love yourself. What I say to one, I say to all. Love covers a multitude. And I love you. And my confirmation to myself is, yes, I do. You may not love me back. It's so good loving somebody when they love you back. But I love you. Yes, I do. Because it's so good. Dun, 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 dun. Loving somebody when somebody loves you back. That's a fact. It's so good, good. Needing somebody when somebody needs you back. To be loved, dun, 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 and be loved in return. It's the only thing that my heart desires. I appreciate the little things you do. Oh, you're the one that's got me inspired. Keep on lifting me higher. So good. Loving somebody when somebody loves you back. That's a fact. It's so good, good, good. Needing somebody when somebody needs you back. I'm not talking about 70-30, not 60-40. I'm talking about a 50-50 love. Oh, to be loved, dun, 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 and be loved in return. It's the only thing my heart desires. I appreciate the little things you do. Oh, you're the ones that's got me inspired. Keep on lifting me higher. So good. Good night, y'all. I love y'all.